you have met
Okay.
her before. Yeah.
Baik. Assalamualaikum, Miss Kamarul. How are you today?
Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Fine.
I have a problem with the background. Okay, thank you very much. Today we will share about the challenges of Islamic financial nowadays. Okay, we are really sorry about last Friday.
It's okay because I have another I have a meeting actually at 4 o'clock. That's why I cannot make it on Friday.
Okay. On Friday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Today the time is pas kalau kata kita. Okay, bilang ready? Okay. This is a last schedule for today, Ms. Kamarul, or there is a meeting after this event?
Oh no. I actually we we have a public holiday today in Selangor. Because of the election, right? We have an election yesterday. So since the party that won the election announced to give a public holiday today. So basically we are not working today.
Okay. How many
it's
days?
holiday for today.
Yeah, how long?
Yeah.
2 days. 2 days holiday.
Election day.
Okay. How about the belajar study in Malaysia, still hybrid online or offline meeting?
Basically,
class,
basically for most of the program currently having a face-to-face classes. Especially for the accounting, 100% face-to-face, since we encounter that there is a lot of problem when we have an online class. I mean, problem in terms of the understanding of the topics and so on. I think the learning process is not very efficient, right?
It's not effective and efficient.
Yes.
Okay.
So how about all of you? Still online?
We are have a hybrid, but
offline.
still, but the most of meeting in face-to-face or offline in a class.
Hybrid, you mean some of the students are online and some of the student on face-to-face? Oh, okay.
Okay. But there is the most of students are offline in university in campus.
Okay.
Ready, Bella? Okay. Maybe we start the event today. We move to Bella as a master of ceremony.
The Excellency Dr. Kamarul Baraini Binti Kaliwan, the Director of Vocational Program Professor Dr. Bambang Jatmiko, SEMSI, the Head of Accounting Sharia Department of Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, Desi Susilawati SE, MSc CTA CRP, lecturers of Accounting Sharia Department of Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, and all of the participants of Islamic Finance International Seminar 2023. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good afternoon to all distinguished guests and participants. Alhamdulillah, all praises to Allah as Lord of the world, as the Master and Creator of everything in this universe. His mercy and blessings enabling us to participate in this event. May salawat and salam always be upon to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik alaik. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so glad to welcome you to Islamic Finance International Seminar 2023. Well, let's open our agenda today by reciting Basmalah together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Moving on to the first agenda, welcoming remarks by the Director of Vocational Program Universitas Muhammadiyah, Yogyakarta, Professor Dr. Bambang Jatmiko, SE, MSI. Time is yours. Pardon. Okay, our director hasn't come to the meeting. Now we move to the next agenda first. The next welcoming remarks by the Head of Accounting Sharia Department of Universitas Muhammadiyah, Yogyakarta, to Ms. Desi Susilawati, SE, MSc, CTA, CRP. The stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, Miss Bella. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The Honorable Kamarul Baraini Keliwan, PhD, from University Kebangsaan Malaysia, as the speaker of this International Islamic Finance Seminar. And the topic is about challenges of Islamic financial. Thank you, Ms. Kamarul. The Honorable, the Committee of Accounting and Islamic Financial Institution Program, and all participants. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Waalaikumsalam
warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
warahmatullahi
Praise to
wabarakatuh.
Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala who has given us His mercy and blessing, so we can meet in this room today in healthy condition and attend the International Islamic Financial Finance Seminar at Universitas Muhammadiyah, Yogyakarta. May salawat and salam always be presented to our Prophet Muhammad SAW, who has brought us from darkness to the lightness. Dear all participants, Islamic finance to be provision of financial services in accordance with a Sharia Islamic law, principle and rules. Sharia doesn't permit that we have interest or riba, gharar, uncertainty, mesir or gambling, and financial activities that is considered harmful for the society. Instead, for the all financial finance that should have the real economic purpose without speculation and without any exploitation to other parties. This is what we call as a Sharia transaction. Dear all participants, the Islamic finance industry has challenges, of course, for the development. First, we can say that human resources as a limitation of it. Now, I hope after we can make this forum and we can share knowledge, we can know about how the challenges to be faces in a financial institutional for development for the next day. I hope all the students and the participants here can meet the competency qualification to be able, of course, as a competence human resources that can fill for the limitation of human resources. This seminar was created as a forum that we can learn knowledge, we can share innovation, we can meet academic environment, that this event is very important to build academic awareness and research mindset. Therefore, on behalf of Accounting Financial Institution Program, Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, and all Civitas Academica, I would like to congratulate you for joining this seminar, hoping that we can build frameworks, we can achieve something better for development and Islamic financial development. We do apologize if in organizing this seminar have any inconvenience. And to the committee, I would like to say thank you very much. By saying Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, this international seminar officially starts. Thank you very much. See you on the next agenda and stay healthy. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you very much, Ms. Desi Susilawati, for the remarks. Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, we are going to proceed to the next event, which is the keynote speech from our speaker, Dr. Kamarul Baraini Binti Kliwon. Dr. Kamarul Binti Kliwon is a senior lecturer of University Kebangsaan Malaysia. She is graduated from University Utara Malaysia at 1997. She also completed her master degree at University Kebangsaan Malaysia at 2001. Besides, she also achieved her doctoral degree at University Kebangsaan Malaysia at 2017. Now, please welcome Dr. Kamarul Baraini Binti Kliwon.
Thank you very much, Ms. Nabila. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi and a very good afternoon to everyone. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ali Sayyidina Muhammad. Thank you very much for the opportunity inviting me to share something related to the challenges in the financial Islamic financial nowadays. Okay, so I think okay, so challenges of Islamic financial. Okay, I'm not saying that I'm the expert of this field, but I'm trying my best to share with all of you based on my readings and based on my observation, the challenges of the Islamic financial. Okay, so next one. Next slide. Okay, so my presentation will be divided into three. The first part is the introduction. The second one is the key challenges and initiative. And the third one is the relevant studies. Yeah. Okay, so let us start with the introduction. I think I'm talking something about the status of the Islamic financial, either worldwide or in the Indonesia. Yeah, so next slide. Okay, next one. Okay, so before that, I think it is best if we can review or we can revisit the definition of the Islamic finance. So what is actually the Islamic finance? Actually, the definition of the Islamic finance differentiate the Islamic finance to the conventional finance, where the Islamic finance is based on the Holy Quran and the hadith by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So there is definitely there is a big difference between the Islamic finance and the conventional financings. In the Islamic finance, we have something, some guideline that is very clear, and the guideline is fixed, the improvement of the guideline for the Islamic finance is basically, or what we can say, the standard for the Islamic finance is actually based on something that is very solid, which is the Holy Quran. Okay, so the next slide. So I think as Ms. Desi mentioned previously, the Islamic finance is based on the three things. Number one, the prohibition of the riba, which is the interest. The second one is prohibition of the gharar, uncertainty, and the maisir, gambling. So based on this principle, for the maqasid Sharia, I think should be the Islamic finance should be something that can be applied to everyone. Since it will benefit not only Muslim, but for the non-Muslim if they are using the Islamic finance. So because as I said, the base or the principle of the Islamic finance is based on something that is very solid, and definitely it will give a benefit to everyone. Okay, so next one. Okay, so this is the status of the Islamic finance market worldwide. We can see that a market size is about 4.2 trillion in year 2022. I think this is a very significant size. And it can be developed in the future, and it is not impossible if the Islamic finance market will be as bigger as the conventional finance market, meaning that the Islamic finance market and the conventional market can be side by side or can be growth together. Okay, so next one. And also in year 2021, the growth rate of the Islamic finance industry is 17% as compared to 14% in 2020. I tried to find the figure for 2022, but I only get the data for 2021. So there is an increase in the growth rate of the Islamic finance. So I believe from year to year, the Islamic finance can be improve, and the market will be bigger and bigger. So based on this, based on the previously the market size and the growth rate, I think there is a potential for the Islamic finance market to be bigger in the future. So next one. And also, the Islamic finance market, it contribute to the world total net income of 32 billion in 2021 as compared to 10.5 billion USD in 2020. So there is a very significant increase in terms of the total net income contributed by the Islamic finance market. So as I said, there is a huge potential for the Islamic finance market to be grow in the future, because we can see here it is more than 300%, right? The increase of the contribution of the Islamic finance to the net income, the world total net income. Okay, so next slide. And this is the graph shows the total value of Islamic finance asset worldwide. So in terms of the finance asset, it is also increased. We can see from 2012 to 2021, we can see the increase of the value of the Islamic finance asset. So what I can say that I'm trying to share with all of you that there is a potential, there is a potential of the Islamic finance to be grown, okay, in the future. Okay, and okay, this is also showing something, the distribution of Islamic banking assets by country. We can see here the biggest portion is from the GCC, the Gulf country, okay, the Arabic country. But as we can see, the Malaysia also contribute 14%, and Indonesia contribute 5% of the Islamic banking assets. So the distribution of Islamic banking assets, meaning that the 5%, the 12%, for our country, it shows that the Islamic banking assets take place in our economics. So it is very consistent in terms of the when we talk about the market share, when we talk about the total contribution of the net income and so on. So by having this kind of information, it really shows that the potential of the Islamic banking or the potential of the Islamic finance for the country, in the future. Okay, so next slide. Okay, so based on the data provided previously, what we can say, even though we can say there is a potential for the Islamic finance, but in terms of the Islamic banking asset, there is no major changes. When we compare the data with the previous information. Even though, for example, in Malaysia and Indonesia, most of the population of the country is we have a bigger Muslim community in our country, but in terms of the Islamic finance or Islamic banking, the growth is not as the increase of the growth is not consistent with the number of Muslims that we have in our country. So in terms of the changes, no major changes. The contribution or the distribution of Islamic banking asset is still concentrated in oil exporting countries, which is the GCC, the Gulf countries. So maybe the factor that contribute to the data is, one is the lack of competitiveness for some Islamic finance product. Maybe the lack of competitiveness, maybe because low of awareness. Not many people aware about the Islamic finance product. That's why it become less competitive as compared to the conventional Islamic finance product. And the second factor maybe because of the complexity related to structuring sukuk. Definitely because we have a very solid guideline. We need to fulfill all the requirement, all the principles when we want to develop an Islamic finance product. Definitely we should fulfill all the requirement by Quran, and also the standard related to the Islamic finance. So maybe because of these two things, lack of competitiveness and the complexity related to structuring sukuk, maybe that contribute to the not so significant changes in the distribution of Islamic banking assets or the Islamic finance. Maybe when we have more research or more study on the Islamic finance, when we really understand how we want to make or how we can ease the process, or how we can make the process less complicated, without compromising with all the principles that we need to fulfill. Maybe then the Islamic finance can be grow as rapid as the conventional finance. Okay, so next slide. So this one in terms of the some data on the Islamic finance in Indonesia. Assets of Indonesian Islamic finance, excluding Sharia stock, this is only the assets, amounted to 151.03 billion USD in December 2022. I believe this amount is significant. This amount is huge amount. So in terms of the potential, there is a very good potential for the Islamic finance in Indonesia, since I think in Indonesia the biggest population is the Islam, the Muslim population. So I believe this amount will be increased or will be expand in the future. Okay, so next one. So in terms of the global market share, so we can see at the end of 2021, Indonesia Islamic banking assets in terms of the global market share is behind Bahrain and Turkey, meaning that Indonesia in a third place in terms of the global market share. of Islamic banking assets. So this figure shows that in terms of the potential, as I said, potential of the Islamic finance in Indonesia. Okay, so basically, I think something need to be done to make sure that the Islamic finance, maybe in terms of the research, in terms of the research, in terms of the knowledge, as well as the research in terms of the Islamic product, should be done to make sure that everyone aware about the product of the Islamic finance, as well as people feel that that is not so complicated. When we talk about the Islamic finance, when we talk about the Islamic product, Islamic finance product, it is not so complicated. When people have awareness, people understand how the Islamic finance, the process, the procedures, and so on. So people will feel it is not so complicated, and I believe that the market share of the Islamic finance in Indonesia will grow, bigger and bigger in the future. Okay, so next one. Okay, and this is an indicator, based on the Islamic finance development indicator for 2022. There is an increase in terms of the ranking from number 4 to 2nd, based on the IFDI Islamic finance development indicator. As I said, the Islamic finance in Indonesia is growing, is getting better, from 4th to 2nd place, and also the Islamic financial assets from 8 to 7, the ranking increase, in terms of the amount, it increased 15%, so all the figure shows that there is a big potential, a huge potential for the Islamic finance in Indonesia. Okay, so next one. Okay, so that is basically the data of about the Islamic finance, the current status of the Islamic finance worldwide or Indonesia. What I can conclude is that the Islamic financial has a huge potential to be grow as big as the conventional finance market. I believe that with a better understanding, with a better promotion of the Islamic finance, either worldwide or in Indonesia, it is not impossible if one day the Islamic finance market or the Islamic finance product will be more competitive, and as competitive, or we can say as competitive as the conventional product, or maybe it can grow as big as the conventional finance market. Okay, so in terms of the key challenges and initiatives, okay, next slide. So number 1 is the limited public awareness. So I think this is the key challenges. I only take 2 key challenges. Number 1 is the limited public awareness. I believe, in fact, in Malaysia, sometimes we feel like the Islamic product is the same as the conventional product, maybe in just different in terms of the name, because the lack of awareness, because we don't really understand how the Islamic finance product, the process, the product, what is actually the product of the Islamic finance. And the second one is the lack of confidence in the Sharia compliance of Islamic financial product. Because lack of the awareness make people not so confident in the Sharia compliance because they don't have much information, yeah, because the information asymmetry, yeah, the information from the perspective of the provider and from the perspective of the user, the information is not symmetry. Yeah, there is a lack in terms of the information. The consumer, the user of the product don't really understand what is the financial or the Islamic finance product all about. Yeah, so because of that, the lack of confidence, yeah, people don't have or don't trust or don't have a confidence to the product, yeah, because we don't really understand, yeah, about the product. That's why even though, yeah, if we can see from the previous data that I presented earlier, maybe if we can cater on the awareness when everyone is aware about the Islamic product, yeah, Islamic finance product, and everyone really trusts or confidence in the product, yeah, maybe the market share of the Islamic finance can be grow. Yeah, that's why I said earlier, there is a huge potential of the Islamic finance product, yeah, if we can tackle these key challenges, yeah, the awareness and the lack of confidence. Yeah, we can see the data about these two challenges. Yeah, so next slide. Okay, so there is an awareness gap. Yeah? For example, in Malaysia, where this is based on the research, 60% of the SMEs not aware of the availability of Islamic financing facilities. Yeah, the study in 2019. It shows that majority of the small medium enterprise not aware of the availability of Islamic financing facility. And we need to understand, in Malaysia, the SMEs is one of the major contribution to the economics. Yeah. So if the SME aware about the availability of the Islamic financing facility, we can imagine how the Islamic finance can grow, right? Because majority of the SME is not aware. Yeah, so that is the first one in Malaysia. In UAE, United Emirates, yeah, 27 of the population not aware of the existence of Islamic banking product. That is the study in 2020. Yeah, 20%, 27% of the population. Only 73%, yeah, around 73% of the population aware of the Islamic banking product. If all of the population aware about the existence of Islamic banking product, the Islamic finance product, so it will contribute to the growth of the Islamic finance, right? So, and also in Indonesia, the Sharia financial literacy rate only 8.9% in 2019. Yeah, not even 10%. So if this kind of awareness, yeah, the awareness gap can be reduced. Yeah, definitely the Islamic finance can be grow bigger and bigger. And unfortunately, in India, yeah, the Muslim population, one of the biggest population, yeah, Muslim population is in India, but there is no Islamic product, yeah, in India. So Islamic products are not available in India. So can we imagine if, yeah, the awareness gap can be reduced? We can create awareness regarding the Islamic finance product to our population. Yeah, I believe that the Islamic finance market can grow as big as the conventional market. In fact, maybe the Islamic finance market can be bigger than conventional market, right? Okay, so the first one, since I say that the key challenges, the first one, we need to close the gap or to reduce the awareness gap. We need to aware to make everyone aware about the finance, the Islamic finance product. To make sure that when everyone aware, when everyone understand about the product, you really know about the product, the confidence level will increase. Definitely the finance, the market will be grow. Okay, so next one. The second challenge, lack of confidence. It is related between the awareness and the confidence. When people aware, when people understand the product, definitely the confidence. Why lack of confidence? The challenge. Why there is a lack of confidence of the Islamic finance product? Because the stakeholders view Islamic products to be very similar to conventional interest-based product, because we don't really understand, right? Because the stakeholders are not aware about the difference between the Islamic product and the conventional product, because we always feel like the Islamic product is actually very similar. It is developed based on the conventional product, where it is actually not, right? The Islamic finance product is based on the principles that is that is based on the Quran, right? A certain guideline must be fulfilled by the Islamic finance product. So because of lack of awareness, people don't understand. That's why people don't confidence in the Islamic product, right? Because most of us, including me, at first, I always feel like the Islamic finance product is very similar to the conventional, because I'm not aware and I'm not really understand about the Islamic product. Okay, so next one. Okay, so this is the initiative, based on my readings, based on the research. Okay, so this is the initiative that can be taken in order to make sure that the market for the Islamic finance can be grow in the future. So number one is the development of regulation that are supportive of Islamic financial services. To make sure that the confidence, to increase the confidence of the Islamic finance product. Therefore, we need to develop a regulation that are supportive to the Islamic financial services. And the second initiative is ongoing training and awareness campaign towards various stakeholders, including customers, regulators, financial institutions, and employees. So with the training, with the awareness campaign, everyone in the population really understand the product. Really understand that the Islamic product prohibit whatever that, for example, the garar, the maisir, the riba. So everyone really understand that the Islamic product prohibit that kind of things. So based on that, the confidence will increase, and I believe that the market will grow, right? So it is, I think it is high time for the financial institution that offer the Islamic finance product to have a training, ongoing training, as well as the awareness campaign, especially to the businesses, to the individual customers, to make sure that everyone understand about their product, and the product is really based on the principles that must be that the product must have, yeah. The prohibition of the three things based on the principles that is guided in the Quran, yeah. So it is not similar with the conventional. It is all the perception, the not so true perception towards the Islamic finance product should be um should be tackled by the institution, the Islamic financial institution, yeah, to make sure that everyone really confidence on the product that they offer, yeah. And also the increased usage of fintech solution, yeah. Sometimes we always relate that the Islamic financial product is not technology, is not technology based, yeah. Sometimes when we want to do all the transaction related to the Islamic finance product, it is not really high tech, yeah, as compared to the conventional. We have problem when we want to use the apps of the for a certain banks, yeah. I have an experience when I want to use the apps, the bank apps, so-called the Islamic bank. The apps is not really helpful. Sometimes it is very difficult to get through to the apps and so on. So one of the initiative to make sure that the Islamic finance and the conventional finance is at par, yeah? The Islamic finance at par with the conventional. I think the increased usage of fintech solution should be, yeah, we need to increase the usage of the fintech solution, yeah, for the Islamic finance, yeah. Okay, so these are the three initiatives that I can suggest, yeah, based on the readings, yeah, my limited readings and my limited understanding probably. So I think if we can cater, number one, I think the awareness, yeah, and the confidence. If we can tackle the awareness issue as well as the confidence towards the product, yeah, Islamic finance product, I think the potential of the Islamic finance can be increased, or I can say that the market can grow, in fact bigger than conventional finance market, yeah. Okay, and next slide. I think this is the third part of my my presentation, yeah, which is the relevant study. Okay, so next slide. Okay, I think one of the based on my reading, I think this is one of the good articles, yeah, related to the Islamic finance, yeah. So Islamic finance and Indonesia's economy and empirical analysis, yeah. So based on this, the study aims to analyze the short-term and long-term relationship between Islamic finance and Indonesia economy. I think this kind of research is very important to build a confidence that there is a relationship between the Indonesia finance and the Islamic finance and the economy of a certain country. So in our case, since I'm talking to all of you, that's why I bring the Indonesian case, yeah. So based on the study, it's find out that there is a significant effect on the GDP, yeah, in terms of the short term. Sukuk has a significant effect on the GDP. So it is something, right? Meaning that the Islamic finance contribute to the economy. Okay, and for the long term, the Islamic banks and Islamic mutual funds are found to significantly impact the GDP. So meaning that either it is a short term or the long term, in the short term or in the long term, there is a relationship between the Islamic finance and Indonesia economy. So I think, as I said, I always believe that there is a great potential. There is a huge potential, of the Islamic finance. In fact, if I can share my experience, one of my PhD students currently working on the Sharia compliance income. One of my PhD students from Indonesia, currently working on the Sharia compliance income. She tries to develop checklist checklist to differentiate between the Sharia compliance income and non-Sharia compliance income, to see whether there is a significant difference between the Sharia compliance income to the value relevance and the non-Sharia compliance income. If there is a value relevance, basically, if there is a value relevance of the Sharia compliance income and the non-Sharia compliance income. Okay, so I believe that the academic research definitely can show that the contribution of the Islamic finance to the economy, as well as from the academic research, it can give an insight to the industry, how the industry should take up, especially in terms of to give an awareness to the community, as well as to increase the confidence level of the consumer, to the Islamic finance product. I think with that, that's all my sharing session. So maybe we can discuss, maybe some of you can give an opinion of a certain aspect of whatever that I have presented and so on. So with that, thank you very much. And Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Dr. Kamarul Baraini, for the great explanation. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we are moving to the fourth agenda, which is the discussion forum. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there will be 3 changes for the participants who would like to ask the questions according to the explanation of Dr. Kamarul's speeches. Okay, Dr. Kamarul, yes, we have one question. Yes. We already have one question and the chat box. Okay, yes. From Mahmoud and Phone. I think Mahmoud, could you please raise your hand? Hello, Mahmoud. Could you please raise your hand?
I can see Mahmoud is here, I think.
Yeah, okay.
His picture.
You can see? You can see, okay. Let
me
check it first.
How does the principle affect derivative contract and other complex financial instruments commonly used in conventional finance? Yes, I always remind my students when we talk about the derivative, sometimes it is based on the future contract, right? Some of the derivative, some of the derivative not even have a commodity that there is a very uncertain for some of the derivative, right? We don't know what is actually we are enter into, right? The transaction, the contract, it is purely on the contract. That's why I always tell my students that I always believe that the derivative is not Sharia compliance. It is a non-Sharia compliance, because the uncertainty level of the uncertainty level in the derivative makes it is non-Sharia compliance, because the gharar, right? There is element of gharar in the derivative, right? So I think, how does the principle affect? yeah, I can say the derivative is non-compliance, non-Sharia compliance, because it is not fulfill the principles, or I can say that derivative is based on the principle that is prohibited in the Islamic finance, right? Yeah, that what I can respond to the to Mahmoud question, right?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Kamarul.
Yeah.
Okay, if Mahmoud is here, is it answer your question, Mahmoud? Or he already left the. Oh,
Yes,
oh,
yes.
Mahmoud is here. Okay, maybe you
Sure.
could in frame. You could turn on your camera.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, you can say
Okay.
hi. Okay,
Hi.
Dr. Kamarul.
Thank you,
Okay.
Kamarul, for your
Yeah.
best answers. Thank you so much.
Nice meeting you. I think there is a very significant development in Indonesia, right?
Yeah.
I read one of the merger of the Islamic bank, right, in Indonesia. I think that is maybe one of the early stage, or not early stage, maybe one of the step to prove that the Islamic finance can be evolved in Indonesia, right?
Sure.
I think that is a very significant development,
Sure.
right? Since
Sure.
2020, I think 2022, the proposal of the consolidation or the merger of the Islamic bank in Indonesia, but it is already finished, right? The merger is already finished, right? What is the name? Wait, yeah, I check. I read somewhere. Yeah. Merger of PT Bank Syariah Indonesia. Okay. So, and also PT Bank Pembangunan Daerah Riau Capri Syariah. So I think that is the latest development in terms of the Islamic finance in Indonesia. I think the merger of the bank shows that the potential of the Islamic finance in Indonesia is growing, right?
Sure.
Right. But I think the most important things is awareness and confidence. Make sure that the awareness and also the confidence level, to increase the confidence level of the consumer or of the stakeholders, yeah, to the Islamic finance product. Right?
Thank you so much for your best answers.
Yeah. Anyone who
Okay.
want to add something? Maybe I don't read about that things. You have some idea on other things you may share, right?
Okay, thank you, Dr. Kamarul, for the great answer to the first question. And now maybe we have the second question from the participant. Please raise your hand. Okay, please raise your hand and turn on your camera already. Okay, maybe the host, could you please put him in the center? You can please pin it. Okay, where is up? Okay, we have Abdul Rahman Ibrahim here. Dr. Kamarul.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Cameron, for your explanation. We really got a very interesting information. I only have like simple and basic question for me, for you maybe, but for me it's important. So we here as accounting students, we intend actually to contribute in raising the awareness, as you mentioned before. Awareness and confidence is like most important things. So we want actually to contribute in raising the awareness of Islamic banking products and making it up like as same as or above the conventional banking products. So from your own perspective or from your own readings, as you mentioned before, how can we do that? And taking into consideration, like we're just students and we have limited abilities maybe. So how can we contribute in raising the awareness of Islamic banking? Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Abdurrahman. Such a good question. Yeah, we always feel like, yeah, I'm just a student. What can I contribute, right? So actually, I think the younger generation can contribute more in terms of, I think, using the social media platform. Maybe this is just my suggestion. Maybe in terms of the project, the assignment of the courses, yeah, maybe something related to the finance product, and we ask our student to use their social media, for example, the TikTok, the Instagram, yeah, to showcase what is actually the Islamic finance product, yeah, or what is the principles that the Islamic finance product should have. Yeah, for example. So based on that, maybe
Lah, uang digala hitam linuntun rambin dia cakep aku.
Okay, maybe if it is not an assignment, you also can make a very short video, yeah, to explain to others what is the difference between the Islamic finance product and the conventional. Yeah, because the lack of confidence is because the consumer believe that the Islamic product is very similar to the conventional. So the most important things, we need to differentiate between the Islamic finance product and the conventional product. So I think you can tweet, you just can't tweet, right? Nowadays, the youngest always tweet something. Can what do you think about the Islamic product? Do you think what kind of product that you will use, for example, that you will what kind of information you need to increase your confidence to the Islamic finance product? Maybe you can tweet that kind of question and others will answer, and from that you can maybe develop your own content and so on, and you can post, right? And maybe it can help to give awareness to the others, yeah, related to the Islamic finance product. Is it okay, Abdurrahman?
Yeah, thank you so much. So
yeah,
basically through social media platforms.
yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
So much.
because I remember I have one international student from Indonesia, undergraduate. He made a research on the investment. He want to investigate the motivation of the young investor in Indonesia, whether it is influenced by the influencer. So I asked the student, how you want to get the data? Because you want to know whether this person invests because of the influencer. So the student tell me, we can just see whether the investor follow or not the influencer. Yeah, maybe, right? But if we believe that the influencer all the information provided, if we believe all the information provided by the influencer makes us to invest, right? Definitely we need to follow that follow the influencer. So from that, I always believe that, yeah, social media can contribute a lot in current situation, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. or Abdullah, for the second question. And now we have the last question, Doctor. Okay, for the participant, please raise your hand. Okay, do we have another participant that want to join and want to ask? Okay, let me check first. Okay, maybe from the secretary of vocational group, or maybe from our head of ALKS of Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta.
Okay, thank you, Miss Vera.
Okay. Thank you, Miss Desi.
Yeah, okay. I do agree. The presenter that Mrs. Kamarul said that a lack of SMEs in Indonesia believes about the product of economic financial institution. But we know that SMEs in Indonesia as supported, it's really supported the economic Indonesia. But I think they still don't have a belief about the product of Islamic finance. And if the SMEs Indonesia have awareness using the transaction and become the customer of Islamic finance and using any product of banking in Islamic finance, I think it's really can make the development in Indonesia bigger and bigger. And as we know that the Muslim in our we have lots of Muslim here, but when I see the rates for literacy for Islamic finance only not 10%, I think.
Yes.
Maybe I have read about the 5 motivation or 5 indicators that the financial finance, Islamic finance, it can be improved. First, I have read about the quantitative development, about the awareness, about the corporate social responsibility, and maybe they don't have any knowledge about the Islamic finance here. Or maybe they just think here, Miss, I have a lot listened that the statement is just similar like conventional. Maybe it is it's a big challenge, and how we can maybe the strategy or we can make the make them can get awareness about this. Maybe.
Yeah. When we talk about the awareness, it is actually, I think maybe the institution, the financial institution can go to the SMEs. Yeah, in fact, in Malaysia, 60% of the SMEs not aware about the Islamic banking facilities, right, for them. So I think definitely the financial institution need to go down to the SMEs to give an awareness, or maybe to offer a better, give a better offer to the SMEs, yeah, when they use the Islamic facilities, for example, right? So I think not only the paradigm shift of the SMEs is needed, but I think the main player here is the finance institution. Yeah. So since the consumer is not aware about their product, I think the institution is the one who need to play a role to make sure that the consumer aware about the product. Therefore, then the confidence will be increased, right? Maybe there is a research opportunity, Ms. Desi, to see the level of awareness of the SMEs in Indonesia related to the Islamic finance product, right?
Sometimes maybe the SMEs doesn't have get any information about the product, and they just feel, or they in their mind maybe they just, oh, it's just the same like conventional, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Miss. Yeah. Thank you,
Okay.
Miss Kamaru.
Thank you, Miss Desi and Dr. Kamaru, for giving the question and answering the question. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we already have we have done the question and answer session, and thank you very much to Dr. Kamaru for giving us the great explanation in our event today. And for your information, ladies and gentlemen, for who have given the question for today's agenda, you will get some surprise or some door prize from our head, from the head of accounting Sharia department of Universitas Muhammadiyah Yogyakarta, which is Miss Dasi. So you guys, Muhammad and Abdullah, you guys could please go to vocational program at the building of UMY tomorrow. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, now we have come to the end of Islamic Finance International Seminar 2023. We would like to deliver our sincere and gratitude and feel of honor for your presence in this event. Also, to express appreciation to all teams that were involved in this event. See you at the next Islamic Finance International Seminar, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much again. Yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity. Okay, bye.
See you.
Yeah, see you again. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
Waalaikumsalam.
Sudah capture.